First and foremost, how are you? How you been? How's life treating you at the moment?
Yeah, good. Can't complain really. Just a bit of training. Although I'm struggling at the moment. Played a UEFA Legends five-a-side game, and my knees can't handle it anymore. Even though my mind wants to, my body can't.
Euro 2024 now, and you're an ambassador. What do you think about England's chances on actually winning the competition? Is it going to come home this time?
We say it every year. We've just got to say it and believe it. Mate, there's a massive chance. If you look at the talent they've got, it's exciting. I say the only thing they're probably missing is at the back. I don't feel like we've got a back line or probably at the centre-backs, where they've been as solid as some of the pairings we've had before in the past. But the rest of the team I think is great. That's no disrespect to the players that are there. If you look at the players that have played there before, I think they're more solid. Like I've had this discussion where can you play one holding midfielder and two further up in the likes of Jude and Foden? But that's having a lot of trust in everyone at the back. And I feel like if you had some of the centre-backs that we've had in the past, I think that would be an easy decision that you can do it.
And last time out, that heartbreak, where were you? Were you watching it? Were you working?
And I was at home actually. I was at home. We had a load of friends over, all the kids there. We actually had a little sweepstake for it actually, and my son had Italy. So he won, but he was buzzing. But then everyone was giving him stick, and then there was tears. But yeah, I was just gutted to be honest. I thought we started really well, got the goal, and I just think we didn't really carry on the way we were playing. Went a bit negative, I thought. I was just gutted. But Italy are a very intelligent team. They always have been. So it's never going to be easy. But yeah, I think that is definitely a chance missed.
Absolutely. And moving on from that, I know that you were talking about the back line. You've played with Lewis Dunk before, all the way back in the 2012 season. Do you think if he gets some game time, he'll be able to do something for England? Obviously, there's been a few difficulties with him at the back in previous fixtures, and he was sort of highlighted in a few goals conceded, especially against Belgium. Do you think that he could be important if we were to go further in the competition?
I think all the players are important, to be honest. And I know they might not feel it. I've been before, I've sat on the bench, but if Ashley was to come off, I'd have to come on. It never happened. But I got a few minutes game time at the World Cup and Euros. But it's one of them things. You just have to stay ready. And a lot of people won't get it. It is tough mentally as a player going, because all you want to do is go and play football. So he's just got to stay ready. And I'm just buzzing for him, to be fair. I see him at the last England game. The kids got to meet him and stuff, and I was just buzzing because he definitely had some talent, and he's gone on to show that he's got a lot to give. So yeah, fingers crossed for him that he will get some game time and do well.
Staying on the topic of Brighton, you had about 37 appearances for the Albion in 2012 to 13 season, and I remember fondly cheering you on down the wing, and that was my first season as a season ticket holder there, and I'm still there, absolutely loving it. What do you remember most fondly about Brighton, and did you enjoy it there?
I loved it then. I had a tough time at City with Mancini, so to get out and get down there, I don't think a lot of the players knew what to expect. I got a bit of stick, but I got on really well with all of them, to be honest. I slotted in really well. It was a great bunch of lads. The manager was great to me, the fans were great, and I honestly just really enjoyed playing football. It was one of them things when I was at City, and I got stuck training with the kids, and probably mentally, which was, I think I look at some of the players there, how mature they are for his age, and I was like, I could have dealt with things a little bit better. But going down to Brighton, it was just I just loved football again. I just loved playing. I wanted to play, and I just really enjoyed it, mate. I just thought they were a great bunch of lads, like I've said before. The manager was good to me, and the only disappointment I have down there is just not going up, really. We just threw it away against Palace. I thought in the first game we should have come away with a win, and sadly enough we didn't go up. But I look back at Brighton as one of my favourite times in my career, definitely up there with one of my favourite teams. Although Saints fans won't want to hear that.
Did you think that they were going to reach those sort of levels that we're seeing now? I mean, going to the Europa League and going into the knockout stages and reaching those sort of heights?
Not really. I don't think I don't ever look too far ahead, to be honest. So if I said yes, then I'd probably be lying. But I'm just buzzing for him, to be honest. There was a player actually, Lamptey, they took from Chelsea. Who I thought was a quality player. I see him as a kid, and I remember saying to my agent, "You need to sign him." He was a great player. So I was buzzing for him to go there and do really well. But like I said, I loved my time down there. I really enjoyed it. They were really good to me, from fans, everyone, backroom staff, a lot of them. So I loved it down there, and I'm just buzzing to see him do so well.
If someone was to turn around to you and say, you can write any name on this contract, we can get you at that club, and you'd never played for him before, who would that be and why?
I guess if I had to pick one now, it'd probably be just to play under Pep at City, just because I'd like to know what he does. I'd like to know if he would improve me, or if he'd just say, no, you're not meant for us, see you later. That's probably the only person I'd pick now. But yeah, I don't really... I played for the team I always wanted to, which was Southampton, to be honest. I know that changes as you grow up, but yeah, I'd love to play under Pep.
No, that's a fair, solid option, that. And my final question to you, I mentioned it previously, but he's still playing football and he's still skinning people on the pitch, even if that's five-a-side.
I'm definitely not skinning people. My knees have definitely given up on me. I played in the UEFA Legends game the other day, like a five-a-side. You know, likes of Cafu, Carlos, David Silva, Joe Cole, Essien, Makalele. I was all right for probably, first 20 minutes? And then I felt pretty good. But then the break, we had like a 45-minute break till the final, and my knees just seized up and I couldn't move. And then for the last 4 days, I've been walking up and down the stairs sideways. But yeah, that just comes part and parcel with the game sometimes. Some people have a lot of wear and tear, and some people can get away with it.
Wayne, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.